इटालियन ग्रांड प्री में निक डिब्रीज ने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया। उनको लकीली एलेक्स अल्बॉन की सीट मिली एंड उन्होंने काफी अच्छा प्रूव करा। क्वालिफाइंग के अंदर उन्होंने 8th फिनिश करा और रेस फिनिश होते होते उन्होंने 9th फिनिश करा। आई थिंक दिस वाज अ परफेक्ट एंड अप टू द रेस, टू हिज starting of his Formula One career, hopefully starting of his Formula One career. I don't think Doralton Capital, which are the investors of Williams, now need the capitals or capital of Latifi's. So I think Nicholas Latifi can be out the next year. Hopefully he'll be out. As such, in the last 3 years, he's not performing as well. But we are all hoping to see Nick De Vries somewhere. ऑल द रूमर्स, सारे रूमर्स ये बता रहे हैं, जितने भी ट्विटर पे रूमर्स चल रहे हैं वो सब ये बता रहे हैं कि पियर गैसली इज गोना लीव द सीट ऑफ अल्फा टॉरी टू गो टू द एल्पीन। सो एल्पीन के अंदर ऑलरेडी एस्टन ओकॉन है। अगर पियर गैसली भी आ जाते हैं तो इट विल बी अ ड्रीम टीम फॉर फ्रेंच टीम। सो बोथ द ड्राइवर्स विल बी फ्रेंच एंड द टीम इज ऑलरेडी फ्रेंच, so it will be a dream team for them. But somehow Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly do not go along together very well. And this has been said by Pierre Gasly many a times in interviews that they used to train together in 2005 and 6. They used to train together in 12 and 13. In junior Formula racing, Ocon has tried and hit Gasly a couple of times to gain advantage over corners. So there is some beef between Gasly and Ocon. This beef will not last for long if they'll be seriously involved in a team like Alpine, which is like fourth team right now, the fastest fourth team, and then on the constructor championship rating as well. They are on fourth position. If they Otmar Schaffner has to make them sit together and bang their heads together and ask them to work it out. I'm sure they're very professional and then they'll work it out. They'll work some deal out. So right now, the biggest news is that Nick De Vries is probably will join Alpha Tauri. Now it will be a very interesting combination between Marco and Nick De Vries together. I don't know what and how Toto Wolff will react to this, and I'm sure there is this complication that's going on at the back, or else this would have already been announced. But yes, what we're due to see in this Singapore Grand Prix is this, that there will be some announcements for sure, and I definitely have Gasly to Alpine on cards. And if that happens, subsequently Red Bull doesn't take even a second to post about this. Nate De Vries will be the next driver with Yuki Tsunoda at Alpha Tauri. If that happens, I'm sure we'll see the subsequent lineup of Williams and Haas as well. So what's the situation in Haas? Haas की situation ये है कि Mick Schumacher will definitely not be in the seat the next year, and they're finding a new driver. Potentially, they'll find they're looking at Nico Hulkenberg, they're looking at Antonio Giovinazzi, and then look at Robert Schwarzman, etc., etc. Drivers are there. For Williams, etc. Also, whatever drivers are there which have super licenses, they will be looking at, but they're definitely waiting for Nick De Vries to choose a team, either Alpha Tauri or Williams itself. So let's see what happens. So it will be a very fantastic development. In the beginning of the season or in the midst of the season, before the midst of the season, I thought that this silly season will not be very interesting, but all the saga got pura grid hill gaya with Alonso stating that he'll be going to Aston Martin. ठीक है, ये थोड़ा सा पता था कि वेटल विल बी लीविंग वेरी सुन। इस साल नहीं तो अगले साल छोड़ना ही था, तो इस साल छोड़ देगा, बड़ी बात थी। मुझे लगा था रिकार्डो सीजन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पूरा करेंगे 2023 तक का एंड एवरीथिंग विल गो एज इट इज। एल्पिन को अब 39 के तो थे ही जब ओलोंजो ने ज्वाइन किया था एल्पिन को वापस, तो मुझे नहीं लगा था कि भाई ये 40 के बाद भी चलेगा। बट एस्टन मार्टिन के अंदर वो जा रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग गॉट शेक्ड अप। इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग सीजन, बहुत मसाला मिला हमको भी एंड आपको भी देखने के लिए। सो इट वाज अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग सिली सीजन एंड द एंड इज येट टू कम, so let's wait for that. Plus, as we can see the last 6 races coming up. So we have Singapore, we have Suzuka, then we have USA, then we have Mexico, then we have Brazil with the sprint race, and the season finale of Abu Dhabi is there. Max Verstappen probably will win this race, mathematically can win this race, can win this entire WTC, the World Drivers' Championship, in the next race itself. If he finishes first and gets the fastest lap itself, as well, with Leclerc finishing eighth or lower and Perez finishing ninth and lower. And if he finishes second, the Leclerc has to have ninth and lower, and Perez had to have 10th and lower. So this is a mathematical calculation that can be put together, and mathematically Max can win the WDC World Drivers Championship. But let's see what happens. ये नहीं तो एटलीस्ट सुजुका के अंदर तो मेरे को दिख ही रहा है कि शायद वो जीत ही जाए, because the point difference between Leclerc and Max is too huge now. Also with Red Bull and Ferrari, it's leaps and bounds now. So अगर मैक्स एक दो रेस भारी बैठ जाएंगे तभी वो जीतने ही वाले हैं. सो लेट्स सी. सिंगापुर ग्रांड प्री का राउंड अप मैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में करता हूँ. बट हाँ, ये कुछ एक चीज़ें थी जिनके बारे में मुझे बात करने का मन था. सी इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. अंटिल देन प्लीज टेक केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ.